Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. We have to make this video quick since I am going to work very soon. So this is day 15. It's the last day. Thank God. I mean, I've had some fun making these videos, but I'm kind of glad this is the last one.
Why do I always yawn?
I don't know, you're always tired when we do this, but that's part of the problem. We're always tired when we're doing these, and it's either I'm rushing because I'm going to work, or I'm really tired because I just got home from work, so yeah. I'm glad we're not doing like 15 straight days anymore. So, okay, so we did, we talked about our favorite Disney movies, we talked about our favorite Disney sequels, we talked about our least favorite Disney movies, so today we're ending on a negative note and talking about our least favorite Disney movies. Ones we just didn't care, or Disney sequels, I'm sorry, just ones we didn't care for. So yeah, let's get started. I guess I'm going first. So for my number 5, again we're picking 5 each. Kronk's New Groove. I really loved The Emperor's New Groove, but I just did not care for Kronk's New Groove. I think Kronk is an amazing side character, but as his own, like, as a main character, it's just not that great. No. I can't remember much of it, and that's why I think I really did not care for it. You know, it just wasn't memorable to me, and yeah, it just wasn't the greatest Disney sequel.
My number 5 is an extremely goofy movie. Now, I had to look at a list to make sure this actually was a sequel.
Yeah.
Because I thought this was the first one. But no.
No, yeah, it's just a goofy movie.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Uh-huh.
Just, again, like, this doesn't have any memorable moments for me.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I just don't like how Goofy acts. I think Goofy's a better side character.
Is that the one where he goes to college? Or that's when Mac's going to college and Goofy follows him there?
Yeah,
I hated that. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you don't have to follow your kids to school.
So I can do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, it's that one mine. Okay, that was good. So number 4. What was number 4? I guess number 4 is The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. I really loved Hunchback of Notre Dame. But the second one was just not that great. The romance between, I can't remember her name, Quasimodo and what's her face?
The gypsy? Or?
No, not Esmeralda.
No, that's funny.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's character. Which I love Jennifer Love Hewitt. But I just don't like her character. And of course, there's no name for her. I can't find a name for her. Oh well. I just did not like it. She was scared of him at first, and I guess it's kind of nice that she, you know, like, starts to fall for him, I guess, but I just didn't see it. Yeah, I just didn't like it. Just wasn't as great as the first one. I thought the first one was just fantastic, and it was just like a very impactful movie, where the second one was just like really, like, I don't even care. I'll still watch it, you know, after watching The Hunchback, but I just don't really like it as much. Alright, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Tarzan 2. I didn't like how they made it a prequel of Tarzan, because Tarzan was like a really good Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like how they made him a kid.
Well,
it would have been fine if it was in like the beginning, like a flashback.
Right.
It was just a whole movie, and I didn't really like that.
Like, I think we were talking about this earlier, and the thing is that I can appreciate prequels. I really like seeing prequels, but I don't like seeing prequels that just take the beginning and expand on it pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I like to see things that happen before the beginning, because I pretty much know what's going on in the beginning of the movie. Like Tarzan 2, where you're just taking the beginning of Tarzan when he's a kid and kind of expanding on that time. Like Fox and the Hound 2, for me as well, was just, like, you're taking the beginning of when, I can't remember their names, but the fox and the hound, when they become friends as kids, and you're just, like, expanding on that, and I just don't really care for that. like prequels I do like though are like Alice, or not Alice, I hate Alice. Little Mermaid 3, which was like Ariel's beginning, and it takes before the beginning of Little Mermaid 1, where you see Ariel's mother die, and then you see like Triton go into this huge depression. He just bans fun from everything. I like that. I like seeing things that I've never seen before, and that's what I want from a prequel.
Least favorite.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that's why I didn't like. I wouldn't have liked Tarzan 2 either. I've seen it. I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't care for that either.
What's your number?
My number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3. Okay. Ooh, I almost dropped your phone. Number 3 is Mulan 2. Again, Mulan was a really impactful movie, and I absolutely loved Mulan, but I did not care for Mulan too much. There are some memorable moments in this movie, but I just don't really care for it. I did like the romance between Mulan and Shang. Like, they're engaged, they're gonna get married, and that's really nice and everything, but it wasn't that great, and I just did not care for it at all. Alright, so what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Mulan 2, for the same reasons Becky had.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all. Yeah. He didn't like Mulan at all, so, yeah, he just really didn't like 2. But, again, like, 1 had, like, this great soundtrack that I really loved, but 2 had nothing. Shut up. I love I'll Make a Man Out of You. He hates it. I love it. But it's like 2, there's no songs I even want to listen to. And there's just nothing good in 2. There's a couple memorable moments, like with Mushu and stuff, but that's it.
What's your number 2?
My number 2?
Yeah.
Return of Jafar. Aladdin, Return of Jafar.
You always steal mine.
Shush! Do you know this was my first, like, I was gonna say this is like number 1, but this is actually just my number 2.
This is my number 2.
This is your number 2? Okay, this is our number 2. Okay, what's some of the reasons you don't like it?
I just didn't like how Jafar acted. Like, I get he was meant to be the villain, just he didn't seem much menacing like in the first one.
I would have probably liked a lot more if the villain wasn't Jafar.
Yeah.
But I just really, really did not like Jafar.
Number 1.
I think so. Great, that's our number. Okay, yeah, we gotta say number 1. But also, there's only one song that I even like in this movie. And also I think like 2 kind of freaked me out. Like, there are some parts that were just like, I can't watch. Not that it just like freaked me out, but also like just like moments I'll just turn away. I just won't watch them. There's like maybe 1 or 2 memorable moments in this whole movie, but nothing else, and I don't like it. I just don't. Alright, number 1. Are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
So this movie, I will literally never watch. I would probably watch any of the rest of these movies. I actually would. What was my number 5? Kronk's New Groove. I would still watch that. I would watch any of these movies again over, but I will never watch this one over again. I hate this movie.
I don't like it.
It's Lion King 1.5.
I felt like Pumbaa and Timon were better side characters.
Exactly.
Which happened a lot throughout this list.
It's just, yeah. I just do not care for this movie. I don't even remember much of this movie. I just remember watching it and being like, why am I watching this? This is awful. And I love Lion King. I love Lion King so much. Lion King 1 and 2 are my favorites. I'll even watch Lion Guard on Disney Junior. I will never watch that movie over again. I hated that movie. And I thought that movie was going to be, like, really good. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's like another Lion King. I'm for it. And then that happened. I was just like, what is this? I like Timon and Pumbaa as side characters. I love them in 1, and in 2 they're great, you know. But in their own movie, it's just awful. I do not care for it.
Yeah.
Again, I don't really remember much of it anyway.
Neither do I.
I just don't. I remember seeing it in school, actually, I think. No, maybe not. I was in school, though, when that came out, so I was watching it somehow, but I just did not like it. Alright. Okay, so that was our list. That was our least favorite Disney sequels. I hope you guys enjoyed this list, and
I hope you enjoyed the 15 days of Disney.
I hope you enjoyed this whole, 15 days of Disney videos. We really had fun making these. We just felt like maybe 15 straight days, or, we won't do anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try and just, do a couple here and there if we decide to do this again, but we just won't do 15 straight days. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.